Hugging Face is one of the most popular websites for open source models. However, I think it is not well constructed. It is just a long list of models and it is difficult to get an overview. So in this video, I will show you a data-driven approach to make sense of Hugging Face. Now this approach has got two parts. The first part is the web scraping and the second is the data exploration. Let me first start with web scraping. All different models are available at the URL https://huggingface.co/models. And if you inspect a model, you'll see that the name of the model is available under the attribute href with a tag of A and a class block of P2. And using Python libraries such as Beautiful Soup, we can web scrape list of all models. Now here is a list of all models which I have scraped from the first 10 pages based on the models which are trending. Now this data has got the contributor or the company who has created the model / the model name, and I've also created some additional columns such as the company name and the model name. Now let us look closely at one of these models. And you'll see that the URL of each model has got the company name and the model name. And each model has got a model card which has got a description of what the model does. And once again with Beautiful Soup, we can web scrape the model description and create a file, something like this. Now this data has got the model name, it has got the company name or the contributor name, as well as got the model description. Now this model description can be quite long. Now using these two data sets on the model list and the model description, we are all set for data exploration. Now please note that the data exploration results which I'll show you is based on just the first 10 pages based on the most trending models, and this has got about a list of 100 models. Now here is a bar graph of the top contributors, and you can see that these top contributors are Stability.ai, Mistral.ai and MetaLlama. Now here is a tree chart which has got the list of all different models by each company or each contributor. So for example, here you can see all the models which are contributed by Meta, and here you can see all the models which have been contributed by Stability.ai. So this visualization is much more user friendly than just looking at a long list of models. Now let's analyze the model descriptions. And here is a word cloud of all the model descriptions. And you can see that the top words are fine-tuned, language models, and ethical considerations. So it is very evident that the top trending models are related to large language models. And it is also nice to see that ethical consideration is also given importance by these contributors. Now as you have seen that the model descriptions can be very long, but using the power of text summarization we can make the description more readable. So for example, if you take the Llama 2 model, the model card description has got more than 1200 words. However, with text summarization we can reduce it to just 100 words, and this is much more easier to understand what the model is doing. Now here is also a scatter plot which analyzes the text summarization, and each dot on the scatter plot is a model, and on the x-axis you have the length of the original model description, and on the y-axis you have the length of the summary. And you can see that we have some examples where we have models which are more than 3000 words which got summarized just into 90 words. So this text summarization is very powerful. We can also use text clustering to group similar model descriptions together. So for example, here is the result of text clustering of model descriptions with 5 clusters. And let me take the cluster number 4, which is shown over here in blue color, and let us analyze this cluster a little bit more in detail by hovering over it. And you'll observe that this cluster corresponds to the Llama models and its derivatives. So the dot over here corresponds to the MetaLlama, who is the original creator of the Llama model. However, if you look at these dots over here, you'll see that this corresponds to the contributor called the Bloke, which is a very funny name, I think, which takes the llama as the base model and then fine tunes it to make models which are specializing in code generation. And over here you can see another contributor called as Tiny Llama, which takes the original llama model and then pre-trains it to produce smaller versions of llama. So you can see that text clustering is very powerful. It helps to make sense of what the different contributors are doing. So to conclude, an approach of web scraping and data exploration can help make sense of Hugging Face. Basic statistic, visualization, and text analytics can be useful to convert the web scrap data into powerful insights. Now, all the visuals which I have shown you in this video have been produced using my platform DataJarvis.ai. This platform allows to produce visuals and analytics using a chat interface. You can upload your data using the Upload Data tab, and then you can use the chat. So for example, I can type in a prompt such as give me a tree chart with the company, the model name as a tree, and the sum of the count as nodes, and in a while I'll get a tree chart visualization. It's pretty powerful, and try it out and let me know your feedback. So my friends, thanks for watching the video. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like and comment on the video, and see you soon in another exciting demo video.